Hello again. We're back with more goat hair, and I opted for this one is the thickest one that was available, so we tried that, and I let this in the water for a little bit longer. That's one thing that I noticed. One thing that I talked about when I was going off on the last video was that there wasn't a whole lot that was coming off. There wasn't a whole lot of ink that was coming off. And then, but what I realized when I pressed it against the edge, and there was a lot of ink that was within the bristles. So this one, hopefully, we will get a little more ink. I understand a little bit how to work it a little bit. One thing that we had some issues with was the details. So I drew a small guy here, and we're going to try to do some details. And then I saw this is bamboo. This is just regular bamboo skewers. This is for cooking. And yeah, we're just going to take one of these, and we're going to see if we can get some details out of this. I'm still using the Pen and Gear sketch pad. It's a medium weight paper. It is not the best for this, no doubt about it. We are using Dr. Martin's Black Star. It is a matte ink. And I do have these little jars, little tiny jars that I got from Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna see if these skewers actually give us. I don't know how much I should dip in this, but try here. It's not too shabby. It's kind of like it's a little thicker than a 0.5. How would I describe this? And I wonder about the what do you call it? The point of this. Like, is it gonna dull? I don't know. But we're gonna try to add a little detail here. Oh yeah, this is another one of my characters. His name is Andar of Kree. Again, I like the big ears. It's not really how he looks, but it's okay. I suppose if this is probably too it's probably too fine, too small. I think small. I'm just gonna color this in. I'm just gonna blacken all this in, and I think that what I've drawn here is a bit too. Like I said, this maybe like a 0.6. I would probably say that the bamboo is probably like a 0.6. And yeah, it's not terrible. If I didn't have anything else, if I think I would use this. That's this little pocket scarf. Dapper Andar. Okay, Would I use that again? Would I use bamboo again? Probably not. I mean, it's okay. Like I said, it's like a 0.6, and it works on some level. I mean, it's okay. It does work on a certain level. But considering the I guess when we get to the end, I guess you can do a little bit thinner, because that rendering is not 0.5. That's certainly smaller than the 0.5. It's okay. It's okay. Now this is our big bamboo, and we're going to let it. I don't know if this is if the color on here, because it starts red. Let's do the one that we did. Because how do I want to? Let's just try this. Okay, this is the one we used the last time, and maybe you can see that there's some red around the base, and then it's dark as you get to the top. And I kind of wonder, it kind of makes me think that that's kind of like a little indication of, we think you should put ink up to that point, and then let it breathe. I mean, there's a lot that I like about these brushes here. I certainly how do you get a thin line? I want to get a thinner line. Well, yeah, for this, all this, like these wrinkles and all of these little texture, little pieces, like, I think those are really good. And I feel like a little bit of patience. Which I don't have any patience. That's probably why I am a terrible artist. But if I had some patience, using the, when you're almost out of ink and you have kind of this grayish kind of tone, could be used for rendering. Because of the way that it kind of fades out when you get to the end of the stroke, as it were. It's not shabby, not too shabby at all. And you can see I have not re-dipped, because I kind of so there's a lot that I like about this is smoke. Okay, I'm going back in. I'm going to be redipped now. All in all, I do think that. So the question is, would I use goat brushes again? Over the Copics? I suppose it depends. But I was I suppose it depends what I was trying, what effect I was trying to go for. Okay, I don't know how. I think that's I tried to move that here where he's a little bit more. Also, I feel like the more that I use the brush, the better control that I have over it, and the better. I think that's a thing too. I think I would use the brush more than I would use the bamboo skewers. As I learn. So you could see, like, I'm going over a lot of the finer details that I did with the bamboo skewer, and this is a pretty thick. I don't know what you call this. This brush was made for calligraphy, and I mean, you're obviously using it for sketching. And there certainly is a certain look. Does this show up? Okay, this is supposed to be. He's supposed to be smoking in front of a tree. And how come this didn't... I went in to dip, and it did not soak up as much ink as I wanted. Oh, that's much better. Much better. How much of this shows up? I don't know how much of this is actually going to show up. So the goat brushes, and so I had drawn Tatla on this side because I figured this would be a better sketch to practice this would be a better sketch to practice some of the thicker lines, but like I said, surprisingly I was able to get quite a bit done over the bamboo. So I think I've already said this, but I'm not. I like the bamboo. Like I said, it's probably like a 0.6, and I like a lot of what it can do. But I'm probably not going to go back to that. I like big ears. I like big ears. And yeah, a little bit of patience goes a long ways. Patience that I do not have. But a little bit of patience. And you see, I don't know if you can tell, that's a little bit frayed. The tip of that, and that's what I was thinking, is that because of the tip is kind of frayed, that I wasn't going to have a lot of detail. I kind of messed up her mouth here. But I actually kind of messed up her face. I did a lot of stuff wrong. But so a little patience in getting the ink, and then oh, see, that was a lot of ink, and that was a lot of ink that came out. And is this dry? Yeah, it's probably just dry enough. Dry enough. So I gave her a big lopsided. Oh! Gave her a big lopsided head last time. Looks like I'm gonna do that again. So I do need to have some more control over the brush. I don't have good control over this brush. And so I was gonna say that I brought Tatla in. I didn't really need to. I didn't think that I needed to, because so much of what the skewers were doing, I was able to kind of go over that. And yeah, this whole side of her face, the whole left side of her face, is kind of not good. But yep, she has a big old egg head, which is not how she was designed. Am I going to be able to fix that? Should I fix that? Should I even bother? Let's do this. Let's do this. And this is, well, that's the other thing too, is that I'm going to expunge a lot of ink out of this. And with that, I'm going to add some little bit of rendering on this side. Okay. Alright, I don't think that's terrible. I think we managed to fix. I don't want to say fix. It's still terrible. It's still, but it doesn't look as terrible. It's still terrible. Who am I joking? This is what's impressive on this side, is the details that I was able to get out of a pretty thick does that show up? That doesn't even show up. It doesn't even show up. I'm trying to put in, so it kind of looks like he's standing out in the wilderness there. I'm gonna put this in. Oh yeah, you can't see that it's off screen, but I did a little wash there, and I am gonna try to fix up Tatla a little bit. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That is a ton of ink. That is a ton of ink. Okay. That is a ton of... Look at all that! Look at all that ink. Alright. Let's Let's not give her that big of a head. Let's just paint all this in. How does that look? That doesn't look... That's not the worst. It ain't the best. But it's not the worst. And right now, that's kind of what we're going for. That's kind of what we're going for. Is not the best. We're not the worst. Is what we're going for. Not the worst. And so, what do I need? I need more practice. More practice with the brushes. And I don't think we're going to use Bamboo Skewers anymore. So that's what we did today. Look at what we did well was some of the rendering. We got better control of. Yeah, don't look at that. That's no bueno. This is okay. This is all right. Some of the rendering looks like the grass a little bit. Could probably have done a little bit more with the tree, but I was kind of surprised at what I was able to do with going over the bamboo stuff and what I did. So, but there's a lot of different textures, rendering. So some of it's darker than others. Some of it's kind of fades to light. Oh yeah. Well, let's see what I got. This is again. My really super super cool eraser. Yeah, a lot of the pictures, they don't look very good after I take out the skeleton of it and I erase. But this one looks okay. I think I like the brushes. And I think we'll do this one. We'll clean up Oh! Make sure it's dry. Make sure it is dry. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Let's clean all this off. Clear all this off. Alright. Alright then, bye.